Dynamite, please remind me never to let your peeping Tom brother know if I'm about to commit a crime. You asked him once, and he immediately started spilling all the secrets, just folded instantly. I was like, damn, you could have said you were going out for a run or something. No, I was watching people. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up your next comedian. Everybody give it up for Compton Smith.
Hello, birds. Hello, birds. So good to be back. How you doing tonight, Tallahassee? Really? The edibles just kicked in? How you doing, Tallahassee? All right, I'm not going to push any harder. Lesson learned. For those of you wondering, we'll start at the top. I lost it in the divorce. Had a very good lawyer, though. I got off for half price. So it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Thankfully, I've always been right-handed. I lost the arm about 2.5 years ago. No bad hand job since then. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. I have a phantom limb now, which means I can feel my left hand all the time. So I do shit with it, like scratch my balls while I'm on stage. Why not? Also makes me a professional grab ass. I've only been caught once. This one girl, she was strong with the force, man. She spun around and called me a phantom menace. It was a long way to go for a Star Wars joke, but we got there. You guys should also know I have never served a day in the military, but I have yet to turn down a hero's discount at Outback Steakhouse. Because it's not stolen valor if somebody hands it to you. And if anybody's mad about that joke, the Marine that was eating next to me got carded, and I did not. So, full picture for those of you that are curious. My name is Compton, and I am from Alabama, so obviously that's not a nickname. Nobody was that brave. Yeah, Alabama. Woo, yay. I know I don't sound like I'm from Alabama, that's on purpose. Exactly, that's why. Right there. Having an Alabama accent and traveling around the country is a lot like traveling abroad with an American accent. Never mind, you'll figure it out. You'll see one day. We'll go back to the weird shit then. All right, you guys seem fucked up. You want to hear? You want to get real weird, real quick? Yes. All right, you guys remember John Edward? John Edward's a medium that was very popular in the 90s. He got famous because he could talk to people's dead relatives. Yeah? All on board? Cool. I can't talk to dead people, but I can feel them. So let's see what we can find. Anybody over here ever had somebody old die in your family? Yeah. Oh, he's a tall dude. Ever had an old dude die in your family? Yeah? He's a tall dude. Real big dick. Is that your grandpa? Does that sound familiar? Is that him? Oh, you should. It's amazing. Thanks for playing along, brother. Yeah, so I look like this all the time. I'm well aware. I look like the Allman Brother that can't play in the band but brings the good weed. So, keep me around. I look like this because somebody told me they were going to make a crossover between the Big Lebowski and the Highlander. Like, fuck it, I'll be the dude Lander. Let's go. Just kind of stuck after that. I've been wearing a kilt for over a decade now, exclusively. I'm a little bit Scottish, I'm a little bit Irish, but I'm mostly comfortable. By comfortable, I mean no one's asked me to climb a ladder in a decade. Except once. There was this one time I was at a theater and these two guys asked me to climb up a ladder to fix a light, and I have suspect questions. I don't think they needed that light hung. I think they were just happy I was there, to be perfectly honest. And I would have done it again because it was a comedy stage that I was performing on that night. So I was like, let's get it right, boys, let's go. Anyway. How many of you guys are native to Florida? Make some noise. Nice. Are you guys tired of the Florida looks like a dick joke? Me too, because nobody ever finishes that joke. If Florida looks like the dick of the nation, Louisiana has to be the anus. Yeah, think about it. We all saw Swamp People. There's a reason that's on the History Channel. It's just a documentary about where the term swamp ass came from. No, Alabama and Mississippi are just fighting over the good side of the team. Ass plays in right now. I don't know if you're... So we are losing. Alabama is losing. What's Texas? Texas is that ghetto booty that's just hanging off, waiting on a good time, you know what I mean? Texas is the junk in the trunk, quite literally, and figuratively. If anybody's not convinced about Louisiana, though, think of it this way. It's where the term swamp ass came from. First off, I can't emphasize that enough. But also, if you've ever been to Bourbon Street, you will know that you're going to have an incredible time, but you're going to want to take a shower afterwards. That's why it's the G-spot of the nation. All right, that joke came out backwards. My bad. Oh, let's see. Anybody here remember the pandemic? Yeah, that was a wild time in American history, man. Everybody was washing their hands. Dudes were washing their hands like they remembered where their dicks had been. It was weird. It was very weird. I was looking for some job security, so I decided that, and I was pretty sure my Alabama weed connection was gonna So I said, fuck it, let's go to the motherland. Denver, here I come. Yeah, I got out there, and you know there are those flags that have all the responders on them, you know, the blue and the red and the yellow and all that good stuff. Well, I'm represented by the black on that flag. We're known as the last responders. We pick up and deliver dead bodies. Yep, that's it. Sorry, I was easing into that, you know. Just wanted everybody to take a deep breath. It was a little awkward though, because when I got there, the first thing they made me do was cut my hair and my beard. Because not everybody likes it when Jesus shows up to pick up their relatives. Y'all were worried about it for a minute there. You were like, how is this one-armed, skirt-wearing motherfucker gonna make this funny? You see a lot of weird things when you work in a job like that. I had a guy hand me a $100 bill, myself and my colleague each, as we were leaving with his wife. Which begs the question, how bad did you want that divorce, Bob? You know? Of course, I didn't say that out loud, but I did ask the coworker that I was with. I was like, what in the hell just happened in there? And he said, I don't know, but I think he just made us an accomplice. We need to leave. All right, cool, we survived. We talked about death, it's okay. That's as dark as it's gonna get, y'all. You survived his grandpa's big dick, that's nothing. Oh, man. I have been wearing a kilt for a really long time. Like I said, I've been wearing a kilt for over a decade. So long that I don't understand skinny jeans. Skinny jeans should have stopped the moment cell phones got bigger than dicks. If the biggest thing we can see in your pants is sending us a text message, that is not the right message. You should not do that. I see a couple of ladies over here going, yeah. Totally agree. There's some downsides to wearing a kilt though. Fucking yellow jackets. Yeah, one of the worst days of my life. In my free time, I'm a farmer. If you can't guess what I grow, I'll get you some better glasses. I was walking through my field one day, which if you've never walked through a field of pot, it's gonna be a good time. I promise you, it's the opposite of Louisiana. So there I was, walking through this field, and for those of you that don't know, yellow jackets are small, venomous, stingy assholes that live in the ground and attack dark openings. Yeah. As a professional crop duster, I can tell you, you never want to hear something coming from under a kilt, okay? So when I heard the distinct noise of a yellow jacket mid-stride, I froze, and yeah, I didn't know what to do. He landed right on my balls. I was terrified, because it felt kind of good when he floated his wings. So now I'm in a horrible situation because how do we? That was nice. I don't want to hurt him now. So felt like we shared a moment. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I was just like, shiggy, shiggy, shiggy. He did not go away. He stung the fuck out of me. They say mosquito on your balls will teach you about nonviolence. A yellow jacket on your ball will teach you exactly how into S&M you are. Yeah, because I didn't know how to solve this problem. I never knew more pain was an option, but it was. I punched that yellow jacket as hard as I could, right in my balls. Yeah, I won. I also changed up my Pornhub game that day. It came out all right. It's okay. I'll tell you guys where I wear kill for real, all the time. I am 43 years old. This happened when I was 31. I walked out in public for the first time wearing a kilt, which was really just an excuse to wear a towel in public. I don't know, that and I don't like zippers. Anything with that many teeth that close to my junk is not okay. Too many accidents, we don't need that. That and nobody asks you to ride on the back of their motorcycle if you're wearing a skirt. Unless, if you're wearing a skirt and have balls. Nobody likes their motorcycle teabagged by some other dude. That's just not how that works. The fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, anybody else have acronyms? All of them. Attention, don't give a damn. Attention, don't have any more dams to give. Did you know there used to be one for dyslexia? We couldn't agree on how many D's or which way to orient them. Can't use the one for high-functioning sociopath ever since they changed it to POTUS. That is an apolitical political joke. If you didn't like that joke, you did that to yourself, because I didn't say which president. We can all agree at least one of those sons of bitches was crazy. Here's what I want in a president. I want a president that I don't have to worry about farting into a coma. You know what I mean? I know that sounds weird, but have you ever been around your grandparents and you watch one of them walk? You know what I'm talking about? She said, wait, while she sneezes. Excuse you, bless you. I love you. Do it again. Wouldn't that have been cool? Holy shit, if I had those kind of powers. Anyway, yeah. Look like a president that I can't blow over with a fart. Some of you are looking at me like that's not possible. Like you never had a first date fart. You know what I'm talking about? Like a fart where you feel like you lost weight. We know it's not physically possible, but it is. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I walked out in public for the first time. I was there for 15 minutes. A young lady looked at me and she said, "What are you wearing under that kilt?" There are a couple of dumb answers. There are a couple of good answers. Shoes is the dumbest I've heard. Waste of time. Sean Connery's is 2 shades of lipstick. That's pretty good. An Angry Irishman, it's your wife's lipstick. So I had to one-up all that shit. I looked this girl dead in the eyes and I said, if you really want to know, hit a knee, reach up there and find out. Remember, I was 31 years old at the time. I've been trying to get women to touch my junk for 20 years. Okay? I knew good and goddamn well this was not going to work. We were gonna laugh. So when she did, we were both shocked. I was shocked at how little self-respect she had, and she was shocked to find out there are rainforests in Scotland, y'all, and all this shit matches. Dude. Yeah, who wears pants after that? Like, you can't do anything fun in pants. Like, you have always had to take your dick out of pants to have a good time. You know what I mean? Might as well just start with it out of pants. Anyway. Do you guys want to hear a joke that's going to divide the room, that's like seriously cringeworthy but funny, or do you want something that we can all agree on? Yeah? We're split it up? Well, ladies and gentlemen. So I mentioned I was in Colorado. I learned a valuable lesson while I was in Colorado about my condom game. Yeah, used to be a Trojan guy, but historically speaking, not well known for keeping soldiers out. very well known for sneaking soldiers in. That's not what I need. It's not what I need. So I switched it up. I started going with Vietnamese condoms. Yeah, if anybody can handle a shitty pullout game, it's Vietnam, you know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Compton Smith. You guys are beautiful. I love you. Have a wonderful evening.
We're just gonna keep the show going here. I'll hear that joke later, it's fine. Never feel left out. I'm just gonna keep the show going here. Just to let you know, this is the lady who puts on these shows, your lovely showrunner. Everybody